Hey everybody, Dr. G here from Primetime Performance Rehab, helping you guys get ready for 19.4 tonight. So, if you've taken a chance to look at the workout, we're going to see that today is a snatch day. So, when we're talking about a snatch, one thing that we're going to see is it's going to require a ton of thoracic extension. So, the ability to get our shoulders behind us to catch that bar in a high position, okay? So, very shoulder dominant, mid-back dominant, and hip dominant. So, your primers for today. The first one we're gonna do is what we call a low bear to high bear transition. So what this is going to entail is we are going to get onto all fours. We want our knees to be even with our hips, wrists even with our shoulders, nice neutral spine. Don't sag too deep here, don't hunch too up high. Nice and neutral, get nice and long. The first step is we get into what's called the low bear. So the low bear is holding here. We're going to lift our knees just up a little bit. Then slowly we're going to continue to raise our hips up high and duck in our shoulders and come back down. One more time. Bring the hips up, shoulders down, come back. So that's going to start getting us into that overhead position and getting our shoulders ready to handle that weight as is above our head, okay? Step two is what we call shoulder clocks. So the shoulder clocks, we're going to stand next to a wall. Now how far away from the wall you are depends on your range of motion. I'm going to place my right hand against the wall here. Same thing, standing nice and tall, nice and long. I'm going to move my hand in a clock pattern. As I kind of get to a spot where I can't go back any further, I'm going to rotate my palm. So my palm is now palm down against the wall. I'm going to finish out the circle. Now I'm going to do this in both directions. Now let's say that you do this one time and you hit a spot where, you know what, that's a little tight. I don't know if I can go much further than this. Really focus on keeping your core nice and strong and lift your arm off the wall. Just about an inch. Doesn't have to be very far, but when we do this, same thing. We're in that overhead position and we're getting all those muscles of the shoulder that help us stabilize it to contract and to hold that shoulder tight. Same thing, really great for prepping you for any overhead work we're gonna see with snatches tonight. The last one is a 90-90 hip flow. So how we're gonna do this one, we're going to sit on the ground. And we wanna start off with our knees slightly bent, about shoulder width apart. And what we're gonna do is we're slowly going to rock our knees side to side. I'm trying to aim my knee towards the opposite heel, okay? Gonna enjoy this position for just a minute. Really get some good internal rotation on one side, external rotation on the other, and then I'm going to switch. Come back to middle and sink into the other side. Now, for some of you, this might be a bit of an extreme range of motion. That's okay. If you need to put your hands down on the ground and to help you with that twisting and turning, you can totally do that. That's totally fine. This is just something to help get our hips loose. If we really get into this deeper position here, one thing you're gonna notice is this is as if I'm getting into that bottom of a squat, right? Also, getting those hips nice and loose is gonna help us for when we get into the other exercises for the workout tonight. So thanks for tuning in and look forward to seeing you guys tonight over at Badger. Good luck.
Hey guys, Coach Tyler here. Today we're gonna go over the warm-up strategy for open workout 19.4. First video ahead of me was Mike, Dr. Mike. We want to have you follow along with that. Those are good things to do and perform to get your body and your ranges of motion going, to prep your muscles and just get kind of like a general stability type platform before you guys begin. Okay, I'm going to show you the warm-up that we're going to perform. We're going to increase the intensity on a couple of these movements, but we're going to go 3 sets. After the 3 rounds or sets, we're going to rest 3 to 5 minutes. Your heart rate should be kind of subdued at that point, but still kind of elevated. And then we're going to try to attack that workout, okay? We're going to go 3 rounds. We have an a Russian kettlebell swing with one arm. We have 10 PVC pass-throughs, 5 burpees, increasing the intensity each set, 10 high pulls with the dumbbell, and 30 seconds on the bike. and you're gonna increase each set's intensity a little bit harder on the bike as well, okay? First movement is a kettlebell swing, one arm. We are gonna hinge with one arm. Keep this other arm swinging, swing back and right to the hand or near the face. 10 of those, go ahead and switch. Hip hinge and one arm, okay? Trying to fight rotation, turning on that core, okay? 10 PVC pass-throughs. Arms are as long as you can, no bending of the elbows here, wide as you need to, and you're gonna perform this front to back is 1, front to back and 2, okay? The other option is around the world, 5 left, 5 right. Keep those arms straight. Burpees, no explanation needed there, okay? But I want you to increase the intensity on each set that you go through this, okay? High pulls, grab a dumbbell, pretty light. We're gonna pull it right to the side, core is on, shoulders stacked. We wanna just lift up and get a nice little activated hold at the top, okay? Gotta go light on this, also maybe a little medium weight. Don't go too crazy on that, it's just getting those rotators. If you really wanna start to make that last round, maybe make it a muscle snatch, switch arms, and make it a muscle snatch. You can get those shoulders warmed up, okay? And then the bike, all right? Get an air bike, assault or road or any other Schwinn, whatever you have. Increase the intensity in those 30 seconds, okay? After the 3 rounds, your heart rate should be really high, especially after that last bike. Give yourself a little bit of time, bring that heart rate back down to, relatively high levels, and we get attacking this workout, okay? This workout is a lactic endurance test. We wanna make sure that our body and our system is ready to perform it. Hope this helps, guys. Enjoy 19.4.